Did you know that an onion actually loves conditions that would destroy many other plants? Yes, while an onion is growing, the seed needs plenty of moisture, wet soil, sometimes even muddy conditions, because that's where the roots develop properly, it grows leaves, and the bulb is formed. If you remove it from that condition, it will not grow into what it's supposed to become. Now, here's the interesting part. The moment the onion reaches maturity, then everything changes. The same water and moisture that helped it grow suddenly becomes a threat. The same muddy environment that developed it can now make it rot. In fact, the worst thing you can do to a matured onion is to keep it in a moist environment or allow water touch it, because the onions know when season has changed. And this is where it might concern you, because sometimes we get stuck in life, but sometimes what is holding you back is not your environment. It is your loyalty to an old version of yourself. All of us come from somewhere, and many people grew up with very little, and because of that, they've learned how to survive. They've learned how to expect less, how to play it safe, how not to trust people, how to keep their dreams small enough to avoid disappointment. At some point, those things made sense. Those habits were doing a job, and those mindset there, they were protecting something. But then life happens in seasons, and when that season changes, the opportunities changes, the responsibility changes, even the person changes. Yet for so many people, the mindset remained the same. So now you have a grown man still thinking like a boy who is afraid, a capable woman still seeing herself through the eyes of past rejection, or a leader still introducing himself through the struggle he survived years ago. Think of it as a person who left the rain but is still carrying an umbrella inside the house. And I think this is where the danger for us lies, because there comes a time when the season change, and if you're not careful, you won't realize that your struggle is no longer your problem, but your memory of the struggle is. The poverty or the reason for it is gone, but your poverty mindset remains. The rejection is over, but the insecurity still remains. Your environment has changed, but you are still the same person. And what makes this dangerous is that it doesn't look or feel dangerous. It feels familiar. It feels normal. It feels like this is just who I am. No, that may be who you needed to be to survive. It doesn't mean that's who you need to be to remain. That's why I personally think that the hardest part of growth is not learning a new thing. It's recognizing when an old version of yourself has finished its assignment. Some of us have survived the season, yes, but become trapped by the survival mindset. And you keep carrying yesterday's protection into today's purpose. The season has changed. The onion doesn't require the moisture no more. You keep carrying yesterday's fears into today's opportunities. What you are doing is putting a matured onion in a moist environment. You keep carrying yesterday's limitation into today's calling. The onion keeps the bulb and leaves the water. It keeps what the season has produced and leaves what the season required. Maybe that's a question you need to ask yourself. What part of me helped me to survive, but is dragging me and is stopping me from becoming who I need to be next? Think about it.